Good morning. Today we are going to be garden prepping our garden. Today what we're doing is going to be removing the silage tarp. Finish removing the silage tarp is what I should say. And when I say finish removing, it's because half our silage tarp has been taken off. And let me show you and I'll explain. Here is our garden bed currently. You can see the silage tarp here has been blowed completely over, almost folded itself in half, pretty much has. And then this side over here is still kind of down. But now what had happened was that we had severe weather. We were under a tornado watch, and unfortunately the wind, the rain, the hail just decided to take up this side of our garden beds. But this side was actually flapping in the wind as well, but we actually just came out and just dropped rocks on it just to kind of keep it from hitting over onto the chickens and the pigs. So today we're going to be taking this off, and if the rain holds off today, we're going to go ahead and prep with our BCS to get our beds ready and lay down our drip tape. It is now the next day. We are finishing our garden prep. We got the silage tarps off. It started to rain, so I didn't capture the rest of it, but we did get them off. Now Justin is using our BCS to shape our beds, and I do apologize if it's a little loud, but he's shaping our beds with the BCS, and we are going to be posting another video on how to shape your beds with what implements we're using. And then also I have a video where we actually started from scratch, or not from scratch, but you know what I mean, from raw land that hasn't been messed with. So I'll be sure to link that in the description below too. But this is day 2 of garden prep. Justin is currently using the drag harrow behind me, which is mixing in the compost that we put on the beds and also the soil that we put on the beds, or that we have on the beds, I'm sorry. But it's making a nice flat bed. Here, let me show you. Here you might be able to see how our beds look now versus when we started. They're shaping up quite nicely. Justin is going over the second pass on the garden beds You can really tell a difference on the second pass. It just makes the clumps even smaller, just kind of breaks it all up into like a fine dirt. I don't know if I think you could tell. Hopefully you can tell, and here I'll try to get a close up how you can see how fine it is. And so you can just see how fine that is on that top of that garden bed versus clumps here in the walkway. You can see the difference. This is what it slung out the first time, but then the second pass, just look how fine that is. And then he done this one, done that one, and then he's getting ready to come on this one. So there's still some clumps in there, but it'll be a little bit finer like the other two. This is just breaking those small clumps down to just a fine little crumble on top, so that makes for a better, nice looking bed and also better for planting. We step away for 1 minute. Yep. Look at him. Give us a little more compost, huh? What are you doing, pretty girl? What are you doing? We now got our drip tape down. We put 2 down each bed. We got our compost down, and then mix that all in with the Harrow, and then put the drip tape down. I can list the drip tape down in the comments below with what we're using. And we're going to go ahead and put our weed plastic down, and we'll show you what that looks like when we're done. We are able to get the 3 of our garden beds done. That's with the tarp, the drip tape, the compost, and took the Harrow through there, shaped them with our rotary plow. And we went ahead and done the rotary plow with these. The one is done, it's for potatoes. The other ones, they were still just a little bit too wet. So we're going to come back when that dries up a little bit, and we're going to do the Harrow for them, and then go ahead and get them with drip tape and also the tarp to go ahead and get planting. So we're going to go ahead and probably direct sow these probably this coming week, and we're going to let the ones that we started from seed keep growing. We'll transplant them later when the time is right to transplant. So we'll be direct sowing those here soon, so make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for that. We thank you for watching, and we pray you have a blessed day. Thanks, guys. We'll see you on the next one.